Alright guys, welcome back. Just doing a little, not really repair. These are the holes that you put the bolts in when you slide the elevators on. There's this little tab here, which is tapped. That goes in this slot, and then you got a bolt that'll come in right through the top. The hole here was a little larger than the actual screw, so you could actually have a little bit of in and out play. So what I did was took some epoxy, filled it in, and currently I am drilling it to the proper size, and then I'm going to tap it with a 4mm tap. So that's what I'm working on right now. The bolt I'm using, just a straight up, I'm using a different one, a silver one. It doesn't stand out as bad as the black bolt. But I'm going to take a washer, and then I got these rubber washers that I'm putting underneath that, so it'll sit, the rubber will be on top. It's kind of like, you see a lot of that, these little guys, like the washers with the rubber backings on 3D planes, gas planes, because of the vibration. It helps hold the canopy without cracking it and stuff like that. So I'm just putting that to keep from damaging the fuselage. Plus this, the glue that I put in here, I kind of built it up a little bit so the actual bolt head will sit on the, it's kind of like a epoxy bushing, I guess you could say. It'll sit on that instead of actually pushing down on the actual skin itself, type deal. I put everything on last night, and I didn't notice it. Well, I kind of noticed it when I first got it, but I thought maybe it was just because I hadn't, looked right. But it looks like I may have like this elevator may be off a little bit as far as its angle and the rudder. So I'm going to look into see if I can. I don't know if it's just something I might could fix, but I mean, this is a pretty deep channel. It's a tight fit. I'm not going to go. I don't think there's any play in there allowing me to adjust those brackets left or right to kind of, make the rudder change a little bit. So I'm going to put everything together, bolt it up, and then we'll take some measurements to see how everything's aligned. So that's where I'm at so far. And then I'll be putting the tank in like I promised, and go ahead and getting everything set up minus the turbine. So you guys have a good one. I'm gonna get back to work on tapping these. Let's see. I got a short video. Let's see if I'll just let it run here. Let me get you guys a better view. Alright. I don't have the little holder that would make this much easier. So I'm just going to start it by hand, and hopefully I can use this adjustable wrench to finish it out. Not the preferred method, but it'll work, I guess. Yeah, that's where it goes. Yeah, it's not going to tap it very well, but just needed enough to take that slop out of that bolt. thought about just drilling it larger and gluing a bushing in there, but this'll work too. There we go. Getting to the good stuff. Alright, so back that out. Something to be said about the right tool for the right job. Yeah, they don't tap very well, but at least they'll get it to the side. Oh, sure enough it did. Look at that. So bam. Alright, sweet. As long as it lines up with the actual elevator here. It'll be a perfect fit. Yeah, I had a change of command this morning and got lucky enough not to have to participate because they had enough people, and I had to come back home, do some paperwork, but I'm waiting on a social. Oh yeah, it's gonna work out great. So Army went digital shortly after I joined up, and you know, now you have to use your ID card for everything you do with work. Now, sign into a computer, you gotta have your ID card, and then it always seems to be a pain in the butt trying to get everything done because your certificates on your card are constantly having to be redone. Seems like every time you do something new or go someplace else, and with us coming back from a deployment, they close out all your stuff while you're deployed. So then you have to go back and redo everything when you get back. So nothing works right now. So, alright. It's lining up with a hole. It may just be this off. It might be off just a little bit. Here. Just not wanting to start into the aluminum bracket. I don't want to make sure I don't cross thread it. Might be this. Hold on. Nope. Maybe the threads on this thing. Yep. Let's do this. Huh. The good thing about using these bolts too, they're longer, and I'll actually be able to put a lock nut on the bottom side of the bracket. There it goes. No, maybe not. Yeah. Yeah, there it goes. That leaves a gap a little bit. You can kind of see there. So may have to work on that a little bit. I don't remember it having that gap before, but we'll see. All right, so I'm gonna keep working on this. Get back to you guys later. You guys take it easy.